Now our All Courses page has an Add to Cart button and above it a shopping cart which appears only when it's got items in it. We want to make this page cleverer, so that if a user's enrolled on the course, the Add to Cart button changes and says, "You're enrolled, go to course," to make the site friendlier. We want the Add to Cart button to be visible to those who are not logged in and those who are logged in but are not enrolled in membership levels 3, that's the monthly subscription, or 4, which is the course. We'll do this with eMember partial content protection shortcodes. I'm going to type these in by hand, so click on the Text tab on the editor. So our opening protection shortcode is eMember_protected, not 4 with an underscore equals 3-4. Indent and close off the protection shortcode. And we don't want the restricted content message. So we get rid of that with do not show restricted message equals 1. And we want this to be visible to users who are not logged in at all, so we'll copy that and change the not for part to scope equals not logged in users only. Click on Update. First, we'll remind ourselves of the names of the members that we have enrolled on the site. Go to WP eMember, Members, and we've got Steve, who's enrolled on the course, and Jane, who's a monthly subscriber. So neither Steve nor Jane should be able to see the Add to Cart buttons once they've logged in. Go back to the test browser and just remove that item from the shopping cart. Now log in as Steve. Go to the front page and there's no Add to Cart button. Log out. Log in again as Jane, the monthly subscriber. Go to the front page and again there's no button. Log out again and register as a new user. I'll use Mike as the name. Mike's on the free level only, so he should be able to see the Add to Cart button, and indeed he can. Now we need to put the You're Enrolled button in place of the Add to Cart button. The easiest way to do this is with the Developer Tools panel in Google Chrome. Press F12 to open it. Go to the beginning of the Add to Cart part of the page, right-click and choose Inspect Element. Find the div with the class names eStoreProduct and eStoreFancyWrapper. Right-click on it and select Copy as HTML. If we pasted that straight into the All Courses page, it would be a horrible unreadable mess. So we won't do that. Instead we'll use a code beautifier. I've put a link to one, jsbeautifier.org, in the lesson text. Paste in the HTML and tidy it up. And now paste that into the All Courses page. We'll adapt the HTML, removing all the unnecessary bits. So parts that we can get rid of are the form. We don't need a form. We can cut out that opening form tag, find the closing one, and delete that. Then we can get rid of all these hidden inputs. Just delete them. So the only input we need left is the Add to Cart one. Get rid of the whole of the eStore price div. Tidy up the indentation. The value of the input is the text which appears in it, so we can change Add to Cart to You're Enrolled, Go to Course. we want to surround that input with a link. So we'll put in an ahref. We'll go and find the URL of the course and copy the link address. Go back, paste that in. Finish off the opening link. Find the end of the input and close off the A tag. And now we'll surround all of that with eMember protected shortcodes, but instead of not 4, we're going to change it to 4, and then the level numbers 3 or 4, and put in the closing eMember protected tag at the end. Click Update. Go to the test browser and try it as a logged out user first, as a free content user, a course member, it's not quite right, is it? Because we've got too much space above the image. There's something slightly wrong with the HTML. Let's go back and look, and I think that the problem is simply that we need to close up this extra space between the opening A tag there and the image. We can also remove the space before the closing A tag. Update. Go back and refresh. And that's solved that problem. Finally, we'll log in as the monthly subscriber, Jane. And we can see it's working fine for all possibilities. We'll log out again, and we'll find that if we click Add to Cart more than once, we'll get the item appearing more than once in the shopping cart and the price increasing accordingly. We don't want that. We'll deal with that and all the other eStore settings in the next lesson.